say hello to other people? No, he doesn't want to. Anyway, I'm prepping some planters. That one over there is getting glued down. That one was just glued down. Maybe an hour, a little over an hour, with weight on it before I flipped it over. And now I'm gonna fill it up with some soil. And that one is being weighed down. And then after it's been at least over half an hour, I'll flip it over and put some soil in that one to keep it weighted down. And then I'm not gonna touch them for 24 hours because I want the glue. I used Titebond, the only outdoor glue that they have. Put it on there. The dollies have carpet on them that the glue is gonna soak into, and it's gonna stick to the galvanized metal. It'll probably pop off the metal pretty easily because of the temperature change and the moisture. And I didn't prep the surfaces hardly at all. And hopefully that carpet can then also then just be ripped off the dolly and recarpeted pretty easily, I hope. Titebond wood glue. I'm gonna show you. Also on the inside, a little hose in the drain that's in this. This is 2 feet deep, 2 feet tall, 4 feet wide. And there's a little drain plug that unscrewed, and I put that hose in it because what's going to happen is water is going to fill up till where it can drain, and I want to make sure that it has the ability to drain. So I'm going to actually slide, after I fill this up with dirt, slide a wick down that hose from the backside. And the wick can drain that little bit of layer. It's just going to be slightly anaerobic. Nothing's going to go down there, but it'll just, putting the wick in will just guarantee that this has a really healthy drain. Literally a teeny tiny wick will do it. I'm going to add 20 bags of kind of poor quality potting soil. See how high that gets me. And then I'm going to start adding more stuff. I have some higher grade fertilizer and stuff like that to add at the top. But the goal is just now to get that potting soil. So I dumped 10 bags in the pot and churned it up with this garden answer auger, and then smoothed it with my little hand tiller. I love these two tools. Use them for everything. I have this at a depth of the bad soil, and I only used half of what was meant to go in here. So that pot's a little bit bigger. This is rated by size of, I don't know, feet at least, but they come stacked within each other. So that one could be stacked within that one. So that one's gonna take a little bit more. Maybe just a bag though, because this stuff fluffs up pretty big. Let's see, it's 40 pounds, so I have 400 pounds. So I got 400 pounds in this. And I was gonna top it off with this potting mix. But yeah, that's all I wanted to do right now is just get the dirt in here. Next is to repeat this and then get the plants. So I will come back when it's time for that. Okay, it's a new day. It turns out it took 20 bags to fill these up, and then I dry run set these pots in here. So if it's 20 for 2, and I bought 40 thinking 20 for 1, it does need to still go up a little bit. But I went ahead and got 2 more since I did have 40. So I used half my potting soil there. I'm gonna use the other half there, and I got a little bit more to add in for each one. And then I forgot that I actually did want to do this, a galvanized garbage can that will go right by that front door. So I'm going to, and you can tell, okay, this one is a little bit smaller and it fits inside that one. This one is a little bit smaller and it would probably fit inside that one if I wanted to try it. But I ran drip line, I ran drain tube, and I braided some, just some, whatever that is, garden cord, whatever that is, as my wick. And it will, over time, drip out the back. But I'm going to put dirt in that pot, and I'm going to put dirt in that pot, and then I'm going to transfer these plants over here, and I'm probably going to spread some out, and then this is going to be no plants in it, and I'm going to put the wick and the drip cord in it. I gotta glue this down. I gotta figure out how to do that. But anyway, I gotta empty that. So let's start putting soil in there. All right, this took 11 bags. I put 12 in and kind of had to take one out. But you see how the pot is about an inch, the soil level is about an inch below the pot, and the pot level is just like to the midpoint of this roll. It's not underneath. This root ball would fit underneath, so that's exactly the height I'm looking for. So I am going to go ahead and take, look at this, the plants out of that one. I'm gonna actually leave the plants over there, but I'm gonna move the containers over here, and then we'll figure some things out. You'll see. Hang on. This is why I'm wearing gloves. These things are pointy. I'm gonna start with that, and I'm gonna add some soil in. And this is where the good soil comes in. Alright, so I'm also gonna put some bulbs in here. And I'm pretty sure the bulbs want no deeper than 8 inches. But I'll have to check that. So I'm gonna use this ridge in the bottom of it as my target where to stop. So that means it is at 8 inches. So if I have 8-inch deep bulbs, I need to lay them down right now before I add any more soil. Let me go ahead and pull the rest of my pots just for layout. Actually, let me see if I have 8-inch. Let me see if I have 8-inch deep bulbs. Hang on. I'm gonna organize my tulip bulbs. You wanna come with me? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Chick. Yes. Good boy. Oh boy. Just gotta go up to the garage. Be right back. Oh. I am gonna start looking up these bulbs. So I have gone through and pulled up the website for each one of these bulbs, and I am just going through, looking at them and the details. So these are all tulips, and all these tulips that I have here are not deer resistant, and I think these might be my only bulbs that are not deer resistant. So that's why these ones are getting planted up in containers. I'm gonna add some bulb tone. All right, I'm gonna plant, these are my banana split bulbs. Just gonna add them around. It's a mix of a yellow ice cream scoop style. Okay, I think that does it. I'm adding polytone. Okay, here's the planter. I'll plant it up. My battery died while I was filming. Just got the one done so far. I added some more soil to it. So we go dianthus, juniper, dianthus, juniper, dianthus, dianthus, juniper, dianthus, juniper, dianthus. Some heuchera and a juniper, and then these two are the false cypress, which are not deer resistant, so that's why my non-deer resistant bulbs are in there as well. And as you can see, it is really giving me the wicking action I was looking for. Yeah. Oh, stepped right in the water. Oh, now my sock is wet. Anyway, yeah, so that's all planted up. I hope that this is good. Ignore the orange. I'm replacing that. Hey, back at it again. I got some new clearance plants very affordably. I mean, pennies for some of these plants. Alright, I'm going to start by adding an entire layer of bulb tone and then placing my bulbs in here. I'm going to very intentionally be placing, I believe it's 20 of each variety. So 40 tulips in here and 40 in there. I'm going to be intentionally placing them so that they're equally kind of like dispersed. I don't want all yellow and all red, because I could see myself doing that and being very disappointed in myself. These tulips are the yellow and white. Yellow at the base, white up top. 20 of them. And this is kind of the dark red. All right, all the bulbs are in. They've been covered up, been pushed down into the soil. They've been had their bulb tone added. So now I'm going to add the holly tone. And I'm only going to add it either. And then right in the center. I'm trying to avoid putting the fertilizer where the sedum is going to be at. So it really is pushed away from where the sedum's at. So I'm going to go ahead and plant these now. I hope this drains water out, so I'm going to move it out of this spot where all of the dirt is spilled, because I plan on actually saving that dirt. And it'll be easier if it's not wet. Listen, I'm knocking this one out ASAP. This is Rococo Parrot Tulips. No clue what they look like. 12 of them. There should be 2 packs. I could only find 1. I put 12 in there. Like a clock. 12, 1, 2, 3. Anyway, yeah, so I put 12 bulbs in here. I have a layer of bulb tone around. Underneath here is the not great potting soil that's dirt cheap. And then I'm going to plant these plants in here and use that above it. So this is just for record keeping sake. And I just watched a Summer Rain Oaks video that said, if you see your tulip bulbs and notice a pregnant side and a flat side of the bulb, the flat side is where the leaves will come out. So she recommended placing the flat side facing towards the outside of the pot to produce a fuller looking display. I thought that was really interesting and love to see how these perform in such a manner. So these are spread around here, 12 tulips spread around here, all for the best of my ability, flat side, facing out. And now I'm going to plant my plants on top of it. I'm going to go ahead and take all the pots out and fill those in and move forward that way. I have my bulbs in, my fertilizer, my pot for my centerpiece, and then filled it up to the bottom of these pots, which are these ornamental cabbage / kale. And when I bought them, they only had 5 and a smaller one that was a 6th one, so the smaller one's going to go there. And then I'm going to plant in the ivy in the gaps. So I'm gonna just go ahead and fill in this somewhat, then plant my ivy, make sure this is all packed in, pull my pots out. Oop, you'll see. And there we have it. A beautiful pot on my disgusting porch, which we're still working on. I cleaned it up just a little bit, but here we go. So in here is, starting with Glacier Ivy, tag for stats. Surrounding this are a total of 10 of the Glacier Ivy. And then this white ornamental kale / cabbage, tag for stats. So I have 5 of the bigger ones, and then tucked back there is the 6th smaller one. And then my centerpiece is Gin Fizz. It's a juniper, tag for stats. Yeah, so there's my container. Lovely. I'm gonna probably decorate around it. I'm clearly gonna clean up. I still have to finish this one. Once I finish, I'm going to actually clean and appropriately arrange and possibly even decorate the outside still. Hey, I'm gonna plant this planter, my last one. I'm gonna clean up because I got about 3 days left, good weather. This one has a big wild juniper, which is real pokey, so that's why I got serious gloves. Anyway, I'm gonna take it out, put in my big pots, and start filling it in. And I also have some bulbs to put in. So, here we go. Okay, so I'm adding the black tulips in. This is the Monty Parrot tulip, the white tulip, or excuse me, the yellow tulip. I'm gonna start adding dirt into this. Bulbs are in. I'm gonna just cover them up. And I'm gonna add a little polytone fertilizer underneath these 2 evergreens. There's already bulb tone, but who cares? I guess I'll just add it there too. There. Now, dirt. Now that the smaller layers in, I'm gonna go ahead and add some fertilizer. Here's the back view. The back view is probably what I'll be looking at most of the time. And here's the front view. I gotta clean. This is a 0G 75-foot 3/4 inch hose. I got 2 of them, one on the other end of this one. That's a total of 150 feet of this hose, just so I can reach around the house. Because currently that spigot right now is watered with soft water. I don't want it touching my plants. Attached to it, I have the Dram hose wand with the standard end. This shit doesn't work. Don't get this. I guess I don't have a lot of pressure at my house. I have enough. I have the appropriate amount, but this hose cannot stay fully inflated when it's used with this. And this loses pressure instantly. Watch this. And then the neck folds and then the water stops coming out. So like, look, okay, look at me. Water my plants. See this? Look. And there we go. This isn't right. This makes me so mad. Okay, sun's going down, patio's clean, pots are potted, everything's done. This is it. Let's set the stage. That's the one I did today. This is the first one I did. I also added solar lights in. Oh, come on. Good. Ooh, they're heavy, but they roll. They do go. Okay, so that does it. Hi. What are you so desperate for attention for? Hi. 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 Who would you hug? Who needs your hug? Who needs your hug? Okay, so 4 giant pots and a garbage can, done. I will come back out at night and show you what these solar lights look like with the night shot. But that's it. Oh, okay. My pots are in. I'm gonna put 2 chairs back. I had 3, there's no need for that. Everything's dripping under here. But, I'm done. I figure I'd give you a little tour. Here's my truck, which needs to get cleaned up. Just figured I'd explain it because it's so close to this pot at the moment. But this pot is a false cypress gold, soft serve gold. Those are proven winners. And then this is apple twist. There's two. Where's the other one? Here. There. This is a rug juniper. Which kind of juniper is that? I'll look it up. We have some more heuchera and then some dianthus lining the back. This, and then that has black and yellow tulips. This one has, I don't remember what kind of tulips are in this, but these are Leland cypresses and junipers, Dobbs frosted juniper, more dianthus. This is a different kind of dianthus. The other pot was a Monrovia. This is proven winners. This is proven winners. Heuchera in here. Royal Family holly. This is a gold juniper, apple twist. This is I don't know, Dolce or something. And then last one, blue rug, Dobbs frosted. There's some ivy in this one. More of the things. I don't understand why these are so floppy though. So that's a bit of a concern. I'm sure it'll figure itself out. Oh, and then sedum in this. And then this one is the gin fizz with the cabbage and the ivy, which I'm really excited about.